Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this from. My name's Josh, I'm the Flying Southerner, and welcome to, well, the first video for the channel. So, today we are doing a nice short service in the brand new Dutch route for TSW5. Is it going to be good? Yes, I have played this route, it is good. Right, let's get set up. So, let's get the train booted up. So screens come alive. Let's put in our master key. DMI comes on. Okay, let's head to the back here. What do we need to do? I need to turn on the ATB. Let's turn on our safety systems. Deadman switch. And we are good to go. Let's sit in the cockpit. Right, so if let's get some doors open. And we'll get passengers boarding. So, on the service, we are calling at Assen at Groningen Europa Park, Platform 3, and Groningen Platform 6B to finish us. So it's a nice 3-stop, 20-minute run. Nice short one today. Right. Now that that's done, we can wait. I'm going to do a quick brake test. Cool. There we go. I can hear the brakes whirring away. Lovely stuff. So we'll be out of here on a 40km limit. It will pick up as soon as we get moving that we're going up to 80. Let's turn on, let's get some train lights on. Lovely stuff. Let's have a quick look at the unit. So let's have a look here. Nice 3-car electric multiple unit here with working interior PIS, which actually looks really nice. I wonder if I can find a screen. Find a better view of the screen. That would actually be somewhat handy. Find one. And maybe at the rear coach. But yeah. Oh, there we go. That's alright. So you can see, obviously, we're going to Groningen. Right. Anyway, it's time to go. Stop the doors. That bond tells us we're good to go. Jumping in forward. ATB's picked up. We can go 80 kilometers. We have clearance. So let's go. Right. Let's go to 80. Nice one. Give it a little bit of power to keep it moving. Deadman switch, and now we can go for the full beans to get up to 140 kilometers an hour. Lovely. You know, let's have some tones. Horn's good. Yes. So as I don't expect any speed limit changes for a minute, let's have a look at the train. This is your TMS. So got some function here. So if I can move into my diagnosis, fault screen, stuff in Dutch I don't understand. Including weirdly TGV mode. Wow. Climate controls. So just keep it on auto. That works. Volumes and other stuff there. Just gonna pull off the power a little bit before the ATV kicks in. Give it a little bit of power just to keep things nice and steady. And then over here, this will control your passenger information system. Sorry about that. So I can change it. So we could say it's a Groningen Route. Sorry, pun intended. Or we can just set it back to the automatic, which will just set it back to Groningen. Set it back there. Go. Lovely stuff. Then here you've got your DMI or driver machine interface. Oh, didn't realize that was a thing you could do. Pretty cool. So you could adjust the volumes and do your VDCs and brightness. But obviously stuff to play with, so yeah, this train has loads of cool stuff that you can mess with. Just gonna put a little bit more power in, just to keep it up. Let's go for about 77% power. Power a little bit. Go. Okay, we are about 11 kilometres away from Harren, which is our next station stop on this service. Cool. Right, things to note here. This ABC thing, this is something I actually learned the other day myself. These are all just your fault indicators. A, critical fault, stop the train. B, probably something up that needs to sort out. And then C, can be if the toilet goes on. Yes, apparently so. So, yes. Right, let's keep going. Let's keep poddling along. Just let friction do its thing. Lovely. yes, just to explain the ATB. So, ATB, or something to do with the trains, is basically speed limit control, signalling, and all that kind of cool stuff. So obviously, green light signal means we're good to continue on at line speed. Now the other thing about ATB, so if I zoom into the screen here, is that basically these are like your speed restrictions. So green means full line speed, 13 means go 130 kilometers, 8 means 80, 60 means 6 means 60 kilometers, and then it will go red here just to say that go below 60. So this will be either a 30 or 40 kilometers an hour speed restriction. If you do back it up, Ian, I'm looking at you. You can press this red button here in order to release the emergency braking. In order to continue on, and then the other buttons, I have no idea what they do because I haven't pressed them yet. But yeah, anyways, let's continue on. Okay. So, as you can see in the distance, we have 130 kilometers an hour speed restriction coming up. This will show you what the ATB does when you want to slow down, which we will get to in about 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so I can see the station in sight on my line monitor, so that's brilliant. Go. Yep, thank you train for pinging up to say that we're coming up to the speed restriction. So let's get slowed down in preparation. Respond at us, we will continue on. Cool. And we've got a station stop coming up and a signal block, so let's slow the train down, ready to go. Ah, plenty of time. We're due in at 7 and we're coming in a minute early. Well, basically a minute early. It's always good to see. Okay, there's another sprinter there. Very nice. Go, coming to a nice smooth stop. Let's open doors. Cool, so while we're here, let's pop the train into neutral. And I'll show you around the cab. Here, safety systems panel, cool stuff here. Fuse box, which doesn't do anything. Cab door, well, that's obvious. And also, on these trains, level boarding as well. So, that's always good. Anyways, PIS, that's what I was going to show you, wasn't it? So, as you can see here, it tells us that we're going to Groningen. And it tells us that we are going to get to Groningen Route Park in about 3 minutes. Now, I better get back to the cab so I don't miss. I better get back to the cab. depart right on time. Right. Okay, let's close my doors. Cool, we have interlock. Let's go. Let's get back up to line speed. And away we go to Groningen Europa Park. Probably butchered that pronunciation, but hey. But yeah, I have to say, I really like this train. It's really nice to drive. And plus also you've got all this functions and safety systems. Yes, this is supposed to be the main train for the line. That goes to the Copper Lopper. There we go. Got there in the end. Then, yeah, this is brilliant. Cool, so we've got an 80 kilometer speed restriction coming up, which the train has detected. So let's quickly slow the train, get the trains. Yes, I know, I'm slowing down ATB. Oh. That was the ATB kicking in there, saying I was going a bit too fast for the restriction. And that is telling me that we are good again. We are back up, we are good. So let's continue pootling along. Okay. Right. Another green signal coming in here. And an amber signal. Which means we are approaching the station. So let's put we are about 100 meters out from the station. We're coming in on we're coming on line 6. Are we coming in on platform 6? No, we're coming on 3. Okay. Okay, ATB, I know we're coming in. Oh, you imposed a 60 kilometer speed restriction. Fair deuce. Right. And here we are. Welcome to Groningen Europe Park. The next station will be Groningen, so which I think is pretty much on the doorstep. We are in the city, so yeah. Right. I'm gonna see. Does it have that function? No, it does not. That's a bit sad. I would have loved to. Sanders kicking in there. That bond tells me we're good to go, so let's release the brake. Give it some power. And away we go. It has warned us that we've got a 40 km/h speed restriction coming up. So let's keep that. Oh, double unit. go, sound is just turning back off again. Lovely stuff. Now, if you're wondering how I know about the dead man switch before it beeps, basically the ATB light lights up to tell me that it wants to check something, then there's an indicator lights up on the screen just to say about the dead man pedal. So yes, we are now coming into platform 6B at Groningen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for travelling on NS today. We are now approaching Groningen. We wish you a safe and pleasant journey wherever you might be going. I wonder how this platform got to be known as 6B. Surely it would be... We'll find out in a second once I pull in. Yes, we are now terminating at Groningen. And coming to a nice, smooth stop. Lovely stuff. Open doors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Groningen. This train terminates here. Please take all your belongings with you. Cool. Nice. Cool, silver medal for that one. A little bit of speeding, but hey, we got there. Nice. Cool. Right, so what we now need to do, let's shut the train back down. Train into neutral. And key out. Brakes automatically come on. I'm just going to put the mass controller back into 0. Nice stuff. Just quickly do something here. Oh, I probably need to have the key in before I can mess with that, actually. There we go. View screen. Cool, well we have now turned up here at good old Groningen. Hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, hope you found it a good one. Yes, pun intended. And we will finish up as this copper lopper just pulls into Groningen right now. Alright, have a great one. Cheers.